Friends, Peggy Hall back with you from thehealthyamerican.org. I want to bring you a little bit more of some uplifting information, and I'm going to share with you some wonderful goodies that have come in the mail from you, my lovely healthy Americans. This is under the heading of taking action in a way that works, taking action in a way that makes sense for you. Now, there are certain things that we are experiencing in our life that we don't have control over. I don't have any control over what's going on in the Middle East. I don't have any control over what's going on with the elections, or dare I call them selections. But what I do have control over are my own thoughts, my emotions, and my own actions, my own choices. I cannot control anyone else, what they think, how they're feeling, what they choose to do. I do endeavor to be a source of positive inspiration and encouragement and education and empowerment on this channel. And we do go into some pretty heavy topics, although there are certain topics that I am not going to touch because there are others that are already covering it, or it's not my area of expertise, or I only have so many hours in the day. And so I really focus on digging beneath the headlines to develop critical thinking skills. I like to help you connect the clots, as I say, so that we can see when things don't add up and we're presented with really flimsy evidence, kind of like a cover story for whatever the mainstream media merry-go-round wants us to believe. So I like to dig into that. And then, of course, I am all about your God-given rights, your divine rights to freedom, and your freedom to choose to not consent to some government-imposed medical intervention. And I've been talking about your rights and how to defend them. But what I want to talk about is you. I want to talk about my lovely, healthy Americans, and I'm going to do that in just a moment. I am going to bring you a message from the sponsor of today's show. Just a quick reminder that YouTube does not pay me a penny. I do not run YouTube ads on my channel. I don't get a penny from YouTube. So that's under the heading of I'm not monetized. My truth is too hot for this platform to handle, and they do not allow those ads to run on my channel. So I'm so grateful for the sponsors who see value in my message and they want me to bring my message to you. So we are going on over to dermal1.com/Peggy. I've been telling you about this product, and it's all about looking younger, if that's something that's of interest to you. It was once thought to be a luxury that only women who had access to costly professional treatments could enjoy. So basically, the rich and famous would stay ageless, and the rest of us just learn to accept our lines and wrinkles. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but if you would like your outside to reflect your inside, your vibrancy, check out this game-changing discovery that is leveling the playing field. It's basically a way to switch off your body's aging switch. And this comes to us from a surgeon in California who uncovered something truly shocking that women can actually do to help their bodies reduce the effects of a certain skin aging hormone. And they can do this at home. So this is the latest anti-aging trend. It is not aggressive treatments. It's not expensive creams, but it is simply a daily ritual that is simple, and it takes less than a minute to perform. So why is this approach so effective? How does it work? Well, there are certain molecules that have been discovered that occur naturally inside your body, and that is what tends to create those telltale signs of aging, such as thinning hair, loose skin, and wrinkles. So it's not so much our age that determines our appearance, but it is the presence of this hormone apparently in overdrive. So what I want you to do is listen to the expert over at dermal1.com/Peggy. There is a free tutorial that has been viewed many times, and women and men are reporting firmer feeling skin, fewer visible wrinkles, and some have reported thicker looking hair and increased energy as well. That said, everybody's body reacts differently, so your results may depend on a variety of factors. And you do repeat this ritual daily in order to see the full effect. So check it out, friends. It's free. It's over at dermal1.com/Peggy, and I will have a link for you in the description box below. All right, friends, I want to talk about people that are taking action in a way that matters and in a way that has an impact. So look at this beautiful little rug that I got. And I want to tell you the story about this. As you know, I love these colors, beautiful aqua. This is a perfect little carpet for my kitty cat, Elsie, to rest on. And I want to read you the very nice note that I know I have here for you. It says, "Hi, Peggy. I'm one of your followers, and my daughter, Alyssa, is 34 years old and she has Down syndrome. She sits with me in the kitchen making these little rugs." Isn't that so cute? And she said, she makes these little rugs while we are listening and watching you on your show. She wanted to send you a gift. And I told her that these seem to be your favorite colors. So they also make a nice little kitty cat bed. Anyway, please keep up the good work and God bless you, Lindy and Alyssa. And I want to thank you so much for this thoughtful gift. And imagine they could be sitting around complaining about the situations going on in the world, yet her daughter created this beautiful gift which they sent to me, and now I am blessed, and this is helping me persevere in my work because I feel that I am reaching people. I feel a connection with my Healthy American audience, and I just want you to know that these types of actions really have an impact. Let me show you something else that came in the mail, and this is from Natalie Triumphs. She is an Amazon best-selling author, and I got this book. I started to thumb through it, and then I sat down and I started to read it, and it is absolutely riveting. Now, the topic is something that I don't cover on this channel per se, and that is about the disappearing children and how children are treated in, how do I put it, child protective services. And she also talks about the horrors of these, basically their animal slaughterhouses masquerading as shelters, at least in the state of California, where the dogs go in and very few of them make it out alive. So I am so grateful, Natalie, for her writing this book and for her sending me this book. And she has a nice inscription that says, "Peggy, you are brilliant and inspiring. Keep up the great work." Well, Natalie, I'm humbled and I am grateful for your work and taking action. This is what makes a difference, friends. Now, I have these beautiful cards. This one I got a little while ago, but I wanted to share it with you because it is so just beautiful and uplifting. You know, I love these colors. Pineapple is my favorite fruit. And this came to me in the mail from a Healthy American who took action. She took the time to get the card, to send me a few words. And it says, "Dear Peggy, I appreciate all you do. Keep up the good fight. You give all of us hope and encouragement. With love and light, Margaret." And she's from Burbank, California. And I'm so grateful for that. I got another note. Actually, this is from a Healthy American, Jeannie, who is very active here on the channel. And she is a composer. She is a musical artist, and she wrote these lyrics. And I want to share this with you because it's just so compelling. And I want to thank you, Jeannie, for composing this and for sending it to me. And she also sent me her CD. And she's probably going to be in the comment section. So Jeannie, please let everybody know how they can contact you and get your beautiful, encouraging, and uplifting music. So it goes like this: "Nature intended it that way." And here are the lyrics. "I like my skies blue, my love true, and homemade apple pie. And I'll tell you why. 'Cause nature intended it that way. I love my grass green, my air clean, and trees that grow so high. I'll tell you why. 'Cause nature intended it that way. But lately, I see all these white lines clouding the sky that used to be yours and mine, when the forecast was God's to decide. Oh, when you fool with Mother Nature, well, pretty soon she's going to demonstrate her disappointment and her anger. Oh, I like my skies blue, don't you? They're such a lovely sight. I'll tell you why. 'Cause nature intended it that way. I'll tell you why. 'Cause nature intended it that way." Thank you, Jeannie, for your beautiful gift of music and lyrics. And I want to thank all of you who are sending me cards and letters and goodies in the mail. I'm endeavoring to keep up on my thank you notes with my help of Rhonda, who is also one of our moderators in the chat. And what I love about you all is that we have created this positive encouragement community. We support each other. We are asking questions. We are here so that others know that they are not going crazy when they are questioning what's going on in our world. You know, the evildoers wanted to separate us. They tried to confuse us. and depress us and impose a psychological oppression and political tyranny upon us. Yet we didn't fall for it. We actually fought back. We came together. The pillars of the Healthy American are connection, education, and action. So connecting with each other, even in this online manner, I think it's fantastic. I have like about, I don't know, a few 100,000 new friends. Many of you come on to my monthly private live webinar. For those of you that are supporters or donors or that are subscribers to my Substack over at peggyhall.substack.com, or you're over at my private channel, which is peggyhall.tv. It's a vault with thousands of videos, the very, very early ones as well. And I'm so grateful for all of you. So we get together once a month and we have a private, uncensored live webinar, and I've got special guests that are coming online as well. You don't want to miss the one that's coming up at the end of April. I've got Nurse Michelle on board, and she is going to be talking about how she has helped nursing students fight back against the oppression and tyranny using my materials and my research related to Title VII and Title IV protections under the U.S. Civil Rights Act. Then in the subsequent months, I'm going to have Amanda Vollmer, who is going to be a nice counterpoint to a guest that we had previously, because Amanda is going to bring to you the truth about cooties, or shall I say, the lack thereof. Yes, I think you can read between the lies of what the mainstream medical merry-go-round has told us. And I've got several great individuals lined up in these private webinars. So my husband and I, we encourage you. We answer your questions live. You're not on the screen, but you're in the chat and asking questions. And then we've got these very powerful guest speakers that are able to speak freely without censorship because we're not airing these live. So I hope that you'll join us. And if you're thinking that you're supposed to have an invitation and you haven't gotten it, please contact Olivia, my wonderful assistant, and you can reach her at support@thehealthyamerican.org. So thank you everyone for taking action. Your action has encouraged me. That has helped lift me up so that I have more energy and I can persevere in this important work that God has called me to do, to defend truth and freedom. And I'm marching it all the way to heaven. See you soon, everybody.